Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Good evening, everybody. This is Cave Dad coming live from the cave with Cave Dad Gaming. About to jump on this Halo Combat Evolved anniversary. Doing a part 2 to the library, which actually progressed in it, but I didn't live stream it. So now I'm in the hard part of it, which is crazy. This level is intense, man. It really is, but it's cool. I like it. So before we get started, let me go ahead and read a good verse of the day for me, which was the verse of the day from the Bible app. But it's very I would say serendipitous to my life right now, and to a lot of people. I hope that this can help you out, which is Psalms 126. We're going to read the whole thing. It's only a couple verses, 6 verses. It says, a song for the pilgrims ascending to Jerusalem. Okay, Psalm 126. When the Lord brought back his exiles to Jerusalem, it was like a dream. We were filled with laughter, and we sang for joy. And the other nations said, what an amazing thing the Lord has done for them. Yes, the Lord has done amazing things for us. What joy. Restore our fortunes, Lord, as streams renew the desert. Those who plant in tears will harvest with shouts of joy. They weep as they go to plant their seeds, but they sing as they return with the harvest. So that's Psalm 126. That verse hit me a lot, because life is it's a painful process, especially when you're trying to do the right thing. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect, but I'm trying to do better than who I was. If you would have known who I was back then, I think you would have a better picture. But I was in pretty much a lot of things, and I'm not saying just because I stopped those things doesn't mean that I still don't deal with struggles. I think we all do. But when you're trying to do the right thing, you're trying to do better than who you were yesterday. It could be painful when you're trying to be humble, when you're trying to be loving, when you're trying to be patient, when you're trying to be forgiving. When you're trying to follow Christ, it's hard. It's a hard thing because you get tested every day. And I'd be alive. I said it gets easier because you get tested every day and more, and sometimes the pressure turns up. But it does say, those who plant in tears will harvest with shouts of joy. They weep as they go to plant their seed, but they sing as they return with the harvest. So planting the seed is hard because you plant it, you water it, but God does the growing. And you got to be patient. You have to be patient. I'm starting to realize that God will tell you no when you're not ready. When God tells you yes, it's because you don't have to feel ready. You just got to go sometimes when he tells you to go, but you need to pray to him and just ask for the discernment to help guide you to those things. So just know that if you are in a position where you're planting your seeds and you feel like just giving up, just hang in there, man. It's gonna be a tough ride. It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna face many trials, many tribulations. You're gonna face many things in this life, but it's all worth it when you wait on the Lord. It's better to wait on the Lord than to try to go do your own thing. Um, you know, I've made the mistake many times of trying to go my own way. You know, like they say, God's rejection is redirection. It doesn't say that in the Bible, but there's a lot of verses that will tell you that His will is better than ours. You know, lead not on your own understanding, but lead on the Lord with all your heart. He will guide your paths. That's true. You know, so you might plan your life, but God guides your life. And it's better to go with His way than to go with your way. Who else better, right? You cannot outthink the Almighty. You cannot outsmart the Almighty. You know, so just go with Him. You know, He's brought me so far, man, and I might not be rich, but I'm better than where I was, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was broke and surrounded by smoke, but now I'm sober, you know, and I got my family. Most importantly, I got God. You know, I got God. And that's the most important thing, man. When you have Him, you put Him first, and things fall where they need to go. You know, not where you want them, but where they need to go. So, yeah, man. I hope that helps somebody today. You know, it's hard. It's a hard journey. You know what I'm saying? It really is. But it's worth it. It's worth it with Him. It's always worth it. Just gotta be patient. You have to be patient in this life, man. You know. So, yeah, man. Forgive me, y'all. Yeah. So, that was Psalm 126. Like I said, man, it's Cave That Gaming. You know, I'm trying to do this channel a little bit more often. When I can, you know. So tonight I'm having a 2000s night. I got my Baja Blast. I got my well, they're not mine, they're my daughter's. I gotta buy her a new pack of some Starbursts. And I'm playing Halo Combat Evolve. I was just listening to some Linkin Park earlier, you know. So, matter of fact, let me see something. Is this thing gonna capture the volume? I hope not. Let me see. Okay, nice. Okay. Nice. Okay, so let's get this game going. Oh wait, hold on. Hold up. Let me just turn it down a little bit. Okay, there we go. Alright, y'all. Let's run in on this Halo, man. Been wanting to play all week. It's been crazy at my job, man. So this stage right here is a pain, but sorry if y'all hear me smacking, but let's run it, y'all. Okay. So we're fighting the flood. Freaking crazy little freaking monsters. know how bad I've been on this Halo, man. Just quickly. Complicated, man. Production. This is what the part I was having trouble with, bro. Is that these fools right here freaking tough. I tell you, these fools ain't easy. I might just have to pick up one of these guns. I should turn off the YouTube. One of these ads for those freaking fake comic books. Oh yeah, it's way smoother, bro. Let's turn off this YouTube. It's way better. This remote is messing up. That's one thing I hate about, bro. Cloud gaming. That is not the future. They want to make it the future, but I'm actually surviving this time. What happened? Oh God. I lost my Dang, where's
The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor.
Take some sip of Baja Blast. What is Baja Blast?
You may now retrieve the index.
Chef's kiss. Starburst.
Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The Flood is spreading. We must hurry.
I don't trust this guy.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we?
Well, no, Master Chief is just like, no, get out of my face.
Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Oof.
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off!
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? I'll...
Do what? I have the index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life.
What?
You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood.
Wow.
But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go. Right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Wow.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
Let's do
Certainly
this,
it.
Chief.
Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Look out.
Dispose of the mask. Oh. I took him out, bro. That was a nice shot.
Look out!
Out of here, bro. Got it. Alright, let's get to the last one right here. Oh no, still two more. Man, so they used me, bro. They were trying to use me to activate Halo to get rid of all life because the flood sustains all life. But like all life throughout the universe, bro. That's insane, bro. Can you imagine? Where's that other
We can't let the Monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. The Starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job.
Yeah, we destroying Halo now.
I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo.
I like the plasma pistol a lot, though. Cool. Yeah, the plasma rifle. Alright, let's get up out of here. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Come on. See, gotta open this one. I don't know, man. I love the aesthetic. Like the new one's not bad. Like this one's not bad. But the old one, bro, is just like has more colors. It's true. Purples. Don't get Come on, man. This thing be acting up, bro.
I haven't located the crash site yet, but
Yeah.
we need to buy some time in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the Index. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device.
Oof. I need to find more health, man. Ain't got no health. I was explaining to my girl that these type of stages, I miss the old school though. Like, one thing I love about the old school, bro, is that man, this one actually looks pretty cool though. I can't lie. One thing I miss about the old school, bro, is like just that simplicity, right? I think they still have them games now, bro, but I love that, like, how you knew the game was coming to an end because it would be like a lot harder, you know, and then there's pretty much everything that you learn from the game, right? It would be at the end you have to put it to the test. Like, for instance, like, you know, you had the flood, right? So they first start off as the little creatures of the flood, those little spider looking things, and then you start finding the ones that are taking over. Ooh, dang, he got me.
The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous.
What the heck?
I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used.
You start finding the
That
way,
should buy us some time.
the ones that
I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device.
you start fighting like the little flood that took over the Covenant, and then you start fighting the flood that took over your people, that they have weapons. So it's like progressively you start fighting harder ones, and then you start realizing like there's not a lot of health around unless it's like a big fight area, but they make it more scarce. You know, I kind of like that little subtle, you know, that subtlety. This new version is pretty cool though. I like it. It's not bad. Where's his weapon? There we go. Give me that. Okay. I love how you can swap and get all the enemy weapons. Oh, grenade. Pretty nice, man. I love how you could do that just on the flies. Do it. Oh. So dramatic. There we go. Whew. I need life, dude. I need health so bad. Is there anything back here? No. I think I already grabbed it. See, oh look, right here, boom, health. Let me get one of these bad boys. Let's do it, bro. Got it. Wasn't there health down here somewhere? I'll take that, bro. Oh, there's no more health. Yeah, it's more lit up on the newer version. Okay, let's see. I think I did this one, bro. I feel like I did. I'm pretty far. Bang. There's a football here. That's BS.
pulse generator in time. Commandeer one of those Banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Sad that I watched.
banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator.
Right. This was messing me up, man. I'll let you go with a shotgun then.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
It's way faster than shotgun though. Shotgun take him out quicker.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Hold on real quick. There we go. Finish my Baja Blast. It was so good. Got a water now. Old life. Okay, so let's do this thing. He told me in my face, yo.
Wait,
That's so
we
crazy.
should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Yeah. Some BS. Oh, we really have the icicles. So crazy, yo.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time. Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
gotta get, yo. Right in the kitchen.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
And he started laughing.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those
Just
banshees.
taking
We'll need it
losses,
to reach the
bro.
pulse generator in time. Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time. Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
pain. I don't know what's worse, the flood of them. I know, I'm getting on the Banshee, bro. That's it, I'm done.
Good. Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
Oh, that makes sense. I was supposed to get on here. Okay, makes sense. That makes so much sense. How you do the spin again? There we go. There we go. Finally, man. Bro. This is Alright, come on, let's go. So at least destroy one of them. I already know the enemy's gonna be in here.
That's the pulse generator. The center core is the signal amplifier. That's what we need to shut down. We need to interrupt the pulse generator's energy stream. I've adjusted your shield system so that it will deliver an EMP burst to disrupt the generator, but you'll need to walk into the beam to trigger it. The EMP blast should neutralize the generator, but it will also drain your shields and leave you vulnerable until they recharge. Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done.
Yeah, they're funny.
second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer. The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer. The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon.
I like how
Move out
added
and I'll
more
mark the
detail
target
to
with a
it,
nav
though.
point when
Like,
we
the
get
original
closer.
was cool, but I like how they put detail into the Banshee at least. They modernized it. This one's all cool around.
Head through that door. That's the way to the next canyon.
What the heck was that? Dang. The fact there's no help is crazy. Not even help back there. Man, talking about a tough one, man. Ooh, who's down here? Oh, health. Finally, dude. Give me that shot. So yeah, old man status. Really wrong. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Let me see how long I've streaming for now. 10. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed, y'all. Look, I'm getting sleepy. Alright, y'all. So, I will see y'all tomorrow. God bless y'all. Remember that I love you, but Jesus loves you way more.